Hey guys, I'm back with another Longplay review, and this one's going to be a little bit different. This is going to be in several parts, level by level, and I'll explain why in a minute or two. But this is Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis for the AMSTRAD CPC. And if you remember in my previous two videos, we looked at the previous two Indiana Jones games. Well, this is the final and third game on the AMSTRAD, which is a rather mysterious release. Because no one ever remembers seeing it for sale in any of the shops. Certainly in the UK, I never saw it for a sale anywhere. And this is definitely US Gold's last ever game on the AMSTRAD, as well as late as 1993. Well, the game does exist. There is a UK version which we're playing, and there's also a French version out there as well. And the reason why this is going to be in several parts is because the manual that that's available on the internet is only in French, and it's taken me absolutely ages to sort of translate and work out what's going on, because this is quite a complex game. There's a fair bit of puzzle solving involved. It calls itself the action game, but there isn't that great deal amount of action compared to the previous two games. But anyway, let's just quickly give you a bit of a backstory of the game. So this is taken directly from the back of the box. Millions of years ago, Atlantis sank into the depths of the ocean. Along with the city was buried secrets of the most destructive forces on Earth. Unfortunately, the Nazis have discovered the lost kingdom, and soon they will have in their possession a weapon that will put an end to the Second World War in 5 minutes. At least until Indiana Jones enters. So the story starts with Indiana Jones coming across two objects from Atlantis. Statue of a minotaur with a mysterious pill, but a thief steals these. However, he leaves a clue leading to a psychic and medium by the name of Madame Sophie, which turns out to be an old colleague of Indy's called Sophia Hapgood, who's an expert on Atlantis. And these little cutscenes coming up as we start the game up kind of follows on from there. He finds her in New York, and she has the two objects that were stolen, I think, and she confirms their validity. But the thief arrives and knocks out Indy and forces Sophia to hand them over. This thief is Klaus Kerner, a Nazi agent, makes his escape to Dr. Hans Uberman. He awaits, hoping to use these objects to harness the power contained in Atlantis. And well, Indy and Sophia, they fly off to Monte Carlo in search of an antiques dealer that will help him in their quest. So here's the title screen, just first of all. Some nice music coming up. As you can tell, the theme's about to start. So yeah, a very nice variation on the Indiana Jones theme. Very well done there. And of course, this game is based on the absolutely mega PC, Amiga, and Atari ST Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis game, which is like 100 times the size of this version. The poor old Amstrad Speccy and Commodore 64 versions have been really squashed down into 4 or 5 smallish levels, really. The original PC game is a massive success and proper million seller, using the famous SCUMM engine developed by LucasArts. And yeah, I think they've done well to squash it down for the Amstrad. But yeah, last ever game from US Gold, I think. And who are the programmers again? Jonathan Court of Spidersoft. Now he hasn't done too many games for the Amstrad. He's only listed just for this game, but Spidersoft themselves, they also did Ninja Spirit for Activision, Shadow of the Beast conversion for Gremlin Graphics, and Time Scanner for Activision, which I think was a fairly decent pinball game, but it's pretty much all they've done. That was like sort of late 80s, early 90s, all those games. But they also did the Spectrum version, and both the Specky and Amstrad versions play very similar, which leads on nicely to me saying why this game is going to be, well, this long play is going to be in several parts, part per level. is because I haven't a Scooby-Doo or a clue what I'm supposed to be doing in this game. So I'm working it out as I go along, and it's just taking me ages to just get through the first level and work out how to do it. And I'm going to be completely honest, guys, I've totally cheated. Well, not cheated in the sense of, like, you know, using infinity lives or infinity time or whatever, but I've totally cribbed the solution off someone else's Longplay, which isn't a video online to watch, rather it's a recording of the gameplay from a Spectrum emulator, which you can find on the RZX archive website, and that's him playing the game live in the emulator. I'm sure a video of this will be put up online eventually, because RZX archive do have a YouTube channel, and they're slowly getting more and more games from their archives put up there. So basically, I've for this first level, I pretty much just kind of followed exactly what he's done, without any knowledge of knowing how he's worked it out, how to beat the first level. And our first level sees you basically in the Monte Carlo casino, and basically you need to win lots of money from the rigged casino tables, and then use this money to buy actually some artifacts, which will lead you on the hunt to find Atlantis and some weapons. And the whole point of this level is to work out how to beat the rigged tables, and I have no idea how you do it or whatever. The manual doesn't give you any hints of solutions. There's no solutions anywhere else online. So if anyone knows, do let me know in the comments, and I shall perhaps do a brand new video at some point, maybe, or put comments in the video live. Anyway, let's start this up. Okay, so the first thing to do now is buy some chips at this desk so we can place bets on at the tables. Oh, and those symbols I'll come on to later, they're basically dialogue. I'll explain in a bit. So after that, just go up here first of all to this crate and pick that up, which contains some chocolate, which I later discovered after playing this level and wondering why my energy is getting so low. Chocolate's used to replenish your energy, which is measured by that barometer to the right of the screen. Anyway, so we go to this first table here, and we're going to place a bet with our chip selected. And yes, on the Amstrad, it's even 32 on red, and place a maximum bet possible, $20, and we win. On the Spectrum it's slightly different, but after playing again and again, eventually found out it was, yay, even 32 red. So we win $720 there. It takes the total to $725. Just got to get one more table to beat. I'm just scrolling through my inventory there, and I've just selected the fists. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up to the action part of the action game that it's subtitled with. And we're going to start punching Nazi officers wandering around the casino. And then we're going to steal their chocolate from the crates they leave behind. But they don't stay down for long, though. Yeah, we'll attack him again. I think they're Nazis. They could be just guests wandering around the casino because there's no one else wandering about. Who knows? Oh well, we're stealing their chocolate. Haha. Okay, next order of business. After, oh well, I'll have another fist fight. More chocolate the better. So yeah, next order of business. Just follow my directions here. I'm going to go up some stairs shortly and pick up an item that needs to be picked up for the second level. I'm not sure you can complete the second level without this item. But it's pretty much the only other item you need to find in this level. Okay, so up the stairs, which is a bit awkward, he kind of like hovers up them. Now we don't play any games at this table, just coming up here. Not sure if we know how to beat this rigged table. But anyway, we're just going to scroll down here, keeping as close to the wall as possible because there's a Nazi officer just above us there. And in this crate coming up here, there it is, we will find some pliers. You saw that briefly flash up. The pliers will be used in the next level, the naval base, to cut through the wire to get through. Oh, another Nazi officer. But just like Daleks in Doctor Who, they can't climb upstairs. So if you want to get away quickly from an officer, find some stairs quickly, because they can't follow you up there, bless them. Okay, right. Okay, so yes, we're coming up to another table that we know we can beat. And again, it's the same each time. It's the same number you bet on and colour, and for the price. Well, the price that you bet in. So we go to the table here, select our chips, and I believe this time it's even 24 on red, and we can go up to $25 on this table. Now, beating these this table and the last one will give us exactly the right amount of money to go and find the casino boss to buy these items we need. Casino boss is called Alain Totier. Yeah, so there you go, even 24 red, and we won. Beautiful. And that's pretty much the bulk of this level done, actually. As you can see here, you can rotate the viewing angle through 4 different ways. Now, I'm sure that basically the solution to beating these tables is probably hidden on a wall somewhere that we need to sort of rotate the viewing angle around, and it will kind of reveal what we need to do. Perhaps it's in an office somewhere, or behind the location of the casino boss, something like that. But oh well, that's my guess. But I'm not going to spend hours and hours and hours on this game. I've already spent enough time basically translating the manual manually from French by writing out the French bit by bit, and then putting it through Google Translate, and then translating its awful translation. So here we go down the stairs, and the casino boss's office, Mr. Totier, is right behind these stairs. And the other part of this level is to sort of bid the right amount of cash for the items on offer. Now we're about to enter some dialogue with the casino boss there. That circle and triangle means this is what I have to offer, make a bid. And you have to basically look at what these symbols mean in the instruction manual each time. That's annoying. Anyway, we bought what looks like a sheet of paper or a map for 700. And we're going to buy a gun here for 300. And lastly, we're buying here the Lost Dialogues of Plato. I think that's what these are. A bit of 600. Basically, this will help us in quest to find where Atlantis is. I think that will help reveal the location of it. Oh yeah, and you can use your whip as well as a weapon, which I just selected there just for a laugh. I think it's just easier to use your fists in this level. And basically, that's pretty much it for this level. What we're going to do now is find a different exit. We can't exit through the main entrance to the casino because the Nazis are alerted to your presence. So we've got to go and find a different exit, which is what we're doing now. So just kind of follow my route. And then basically we're going to switch to a different character. If you remember, earlier in this video we saw that Indy has a companion in the game called Sophia. Yes, she's also a playable character, and you can switch between them at any time. I'm not sure of their basically strengths and weaknesses in terms of cracking level. Will one character reveal the secret to the level, whereas another one will do a different secret? I don't really know, to be completely honest with you and blunt and frank. But their health is depicted by that sine wave that's flashing at the bottom of the screen. If the sine wave there is green and moving quite fast, that means they're okay. If If it changes to yellow, they're in danger, and red, they're losing health rapidly. And I think if it's flashing, it means they're being attacked by someone. So you can see what's happening to the other player. And I think that go symbol means they're able to sort of walk about freely if they want to. I think you can change that to a stop symbol and tell them to stop moving about and stay in the same location, because Sophia, she will wander off apparently. So this is where the exit is we needed to find. There's no real indication that this is the actual exit, which is a bit annoying, until we get both characters in exactly the same location. According to the manual, the compass, which is in the top left corner of the screen there, should like madly sort of like flash and the dial should rotate around, indicating that this is the exit. But that doesn't happen. So I don't know if that's a bug or not. But basically we switch to Sophia here. And whether you notice there, her weapon of choice is her foot. And she likes kicking Nazis in the bollocks, basically. So all we need to do here is basically get Sophia to the exit where Indy is, and that's the basically the first level done. Nothing further to do here. So guys, if anyone watching this has played the AMSTRAD CPC or Commodore 64 version and knows the secrets to working out this level in terms of how to beat the rig tables, how we found out the right money to bid on those items from the casino boss, and if there was any sort of indication of where to find the exit was, then do let me know in the comments, and I may do another video, proper long play throughout all the game in one go. But obviously I'll move on to level 2 next and see if I can work out for myself the secrets. If not, I'll just get through and show you what the game's like. So this is a kind of a short play really, just the quickest route through the game without sort of really uncovering all the secrets. So sorry about this guys, but I really wanted to do a video of this game for such a long time because it's such a rare AMSTRAD game. Not many people know it exists, and it does. And it's more interesting that it's you know, one of the last full price releases on the AMSTRAD from US Gold, no less. And the fact it's an Indiana Jones game as well. Now, the PC original from LucasArts using the SCUMM engine, it was rumoured in the magazines that it was based on the film script for the next Indiana Jones movie. That never got made. Well, that was completely untrue. They were initially looking at a script for a new Indiana Jones film. I think it's based in Africa, looking for like Chinese artifacts or something. But the script was rejected, and basically a whole new one was written by a very talented team of writers specifically for the game. Those writers themselves, I think, had written film scripts anyway, and it was a real quality game on the Amiga and PC and ST, I believe it was released on. But this version's okay. I think they've done alright. The isometric perspective sort of brings back memories of like Ultimate Play the Game type games and head over heels and stuff. But anyway, here we are. We've reached the exit. We've got them both characters in the same place. And there we go. That's level 1 done. Hurrah! And basically loading up level 2, which is the naval base, and that will be in the next part and video. So thanks for watching guys, and see you on the next part. Cheers. Bye.